Uber presents Cricbuzz Comm box. And bit of a meltdown this from Pakistan, looking very good at the end of the 21st over. They clawed back from losing those two early wickets, going at 4 and over, going 85 for 2. And since then, what is it? Is it the slowness of the track that the spinners have been so difficult to get away? What is it? Is it just reckless batting?
Yeah, a combination of everything. I think there's been some pretty poor batting at different times. There's been some good bowling and some good fielding for the most part. Pakistan 134 for 7. When that partnership of Babar Azam and Shoaib Malik was going along, it looked like they could get anything around about that 250, 260 mark, which is what
which would have allowed me to win the
which would have allowed you to win. Yes, exactly. But the wrong in from Kuldeep,
yes,
it just tied Babar Azam in all ends, and then I wasn't convinced with Shoaib Malik. I don't know what was going on there. It was almost like he was trying to get out. It was just some really poor options, and then when he did take that run or attempt the run, he didn't even try and get back with any real urgency.
I got the feeling
that disappointed me. That did.
He was looking exhausted.
Yeah, looking very tired, and just maybe it was just a brain fade and something went wrong in that instance. But you know, when you're just around that 50 mark, you shouldn't be that tired.
Yeah. And then Manish Pandey gave Kedar Jadhav his first wicket. I thought that was an absolutely brilliant catch. We see so many. We've got immune to how difficult those catches are.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we see them all the time. A lot of teams practice them with two players in most circumstances, but that was done with just one player. He's a brilliant fielder. We know how good Manish Pandey can be in these circumstances and in the field. And
you know,
as a sub.
Sorry. When Hardik Pandya went off, he said, okay, India need to get 5 out of Kedar Jadhav here. So maybe Rohit Sharma's just falling short of options. 7 overs, 1 maiden, 3 for 17.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, he's done it a couple of times. I'm pretty sure he did it against New Zealand in a one-day series as well, in one game in particular, where he came on and took a couple of wickets back-to-back. Might have been sitting on a hat-trick even. In Vizag, Vishakhapatnam. In fact, it was. So, look, he's got the ability to do it, and without Hardik Pandya, and obviously that's something we'll monitor throughout the rest of the day, because that looked pretty ordinary. It looked like a pretty nasty injury.
When he bowls that ball, Kedar Jadhav, you almost get the feeling, I'll just put one more entry in my Sudoku before I get ready to play the ball. And that's after it leaves his hand. It comes so slowly. But you made a very valid point about the fielding. There was a direct hit at the non-striker's end to run out Shoaib Malik. There was a brilliant catch by Manish Pandey. So the fielding sort of rose one notch up. But I've got a question for you.
Okay,
because a lot of our people on Cricbuzz Live, and indeed here on Uber Presents Cricbuzz Comm box, are listening to you very carefully. And they heard what you had to say about Rohit Sharma's captaincy last night.
Yep.
And Vamsi Nadendla says, what do you think of his captaincy today?
There's two sides to this, because it's easy to captain a side that is bowling well, and when the other side are not going so well. So that makes his job a little bit easier today. What I was disappointed with yesterday was the lack of intent. So I think he's shown more intent today. I feel better about that. But it is easier to captain when your side is on top. When you see the great captains and the top quality captains, they are very calm and almost soldier-like when their team is not on top. And that's the one thing that proves different good captains from just mediocre captains. So I just want to see more of that if India are not on top. So just keep an eye on that throughout the rest of the tournament. For mine, I think it's pretty. He's done well today, though. Okay, so let's see how far Pakistan have gone. On the Cricbuzz app, of course. 138 for 7 after 36. Amer can bat. Fahim Ashraf he's batting after Shadab, but he can bat. But 138, another 14 overs. If they can scrape their way to 200, 210, if they can scrape and fight their way there, pick up some early wickets. There's a chance. There's an outside chance. They've got a good bowling side, so 200. A very good bowling side. So 200 will seem like 250, 260. Wickets slowed down a touch, perhaps. Spinners will come into play, but they've only got one genuine spinner. So I think India would have to play pretty badly from here to lose this game. Okay, last one before we go off this program. When the track gets slower, does it help the spinners more? Does it make the fast bowlers difficult to get away as well? Makes fast bowlers difficult to get away if they bowl wicket to wicket. And with Fahim Ashraf and with Usman coming around the wicket, bowling wicket to wicket, that does make it tougher. Shadab will be difficult anyway. Okay, there you are on Uber Presents Cricbuzz Comm box. We'll be back on Cricbuzz Live between innings.